Hello, everybody. If we're meeting for the first time, my name is Holly Lee. I am the CEO and founder of HollyLee.co, where I run my own career coaching program for technical and non-technical professional who has a passion for high-tech companies such as Amazon, Google, Meta, Tesla, Apple, so on and so forth. I have over 45,000 subscribers. Thank you, by the way. I feel like I'm going to talk about things that are completely new to give back and to help you move to the next level. If you're looking for interview tip and all that, it is all over my YouTube channel, this one. In fact, guys, by now, I don't look at statistic anymore, but a year and a half ago, over 7,000 people landed a job at Amazon specifically out of my free YouTube content. If you don't know how to write your story, if you don't know how you bomb your interview, if you don't know how to engage with hiring managers, if you feel like you don't understand why you don't hear back from your offer that's being rescinded, it is all here. I make it so easy for you guys, okay? As a coach, my job is to inspire you, to help you not pay bill, but to find your dream opportunity, to help you define your value, your vision very clearly. What is it that you want to do? I want to make sure that at the end of the day, you feel good about yourself, your confidence being boosted, and you have the tools to know what to do next. That's my passion. By the way, if you have any questions, let me know here. And if you guys are interested, I do have a branding, which is HollyLee.co/branding. It is discounted for my YouTube community member, which is all of you guys. For me, I'm a tech and non-tech recruiter. I grew up in that world. I also taught interview training. I even taught resume writing course for a very long time. So I have not met a single one of my VIP coaching clients or members to tell me that they have all paid anywhere between $500 to $2,000 and hire a resume writer, and they're still not getting interviewed. Or they don't understand why they're getting interviewed for the wrong role, or they don't understand why they keep on bombing because they couldn't create their stories. Well, because your resume doesn't make sense and your LinkedIn profile. If it makes sense, all you guys got to do is look at it and turn them all into your stories, right? It's very basic, it's very simple, but you guys got to work hard. If you don't work hard focusing on that as step number one, you're going to struggle in passing any interview, okay? When you have a lack of brand, if you don't even think your credential is good enough, how are you going to pass an interview? Your channel is definitely a light in the dark and getting closer to that goal. I don't care if you want to work for Meta, for Apple, for Tesla, or whatever top tech companies of your choice. My content is not just for Amazon, okay? It doesn't matter if you're interviewing for a startup for that matter. You need to learn how to create the right branding and create the right story and being able to deliver it, your tone. What is the difference between Workday and LinkedIn sourcing? Hiring process for recruiter. That's a great question. I've never been asked before. Workday is a platform. It's a recruiting systems where the candidate informations, the pipeline flow, so on and so forth, and when they have access to everybody. There's a big difference sourcing on Workday because a lot of the stuff on Workdays are linked to your profile. LinkedIn can also be passive candidate. The word passive meaning that you may have never interviewed with them before. Even if they source on LinkedIn, a lot of the major companies or even some of the startups, at least the one I've worked for, it's integrated. It's LinkedIn Recruiter, okay? All the recruiters and employees use that. It's called Pop Candy. I don't want to get too technical here for you guys, but they can tell if you're already in Workday. Think of Workday as a CRM system that hosts all of the activity and conversation. So if someone is sourcing for you, the first thing they do generally is to sort on Workday versus LinkedIn. Why? Because you're already in their system. Why are they going back and forth, okay? Not every company has Workday. Not every company has Workday because they can call. So at the end of the day, every soul has a LinkedIn profile, okay? In your profile, it should have your resume and or your LinkedIn profile, okay? That's a difference between the two. That is why, guys, your LinkedIn is very powerful. Sylvia says, I think LinkedIn obligates you to add dates on the educational part. Not necessary. I think that has changed. Because if you look at my LinkedIn profile, I don't put dates on that part, on the education part, okay? LinkedIn profile, your branding, I talk about channel art, expressing yourself, a photo to show up your smile. Also, by the way, there's this button right there. I don't want to click. I don't want to hear myself, but you've got about 20 seconds to make a quick introduction, okay? You're more than happy to look at my LinkedIn profile, kind of follow it on your own, but basically don't just say what your name is. Everyone already know your name. What are you offering? Your headline is really when you comment on people's posts or when you reach out to people, that's the first thing they see. Do not put seeking for a job. Do not, I'm begging you guys, okay? Say something that will make yourself pop. This is called features, feature link, okay? Meaning that if you have written an article or like this is my number one high performance video on YouTube. It's why Amazon interview should be 1 minute or less. And a lot of the articles that I've written for Forbes, I'm a part of the Forbes Coaching Council. I do write for them. This is my Woman in Tech for AWS. So things that people will get to know you without asking you a bunch of questions, okay? I want to go down to the About section. Obviously, mine and yours is very different. I'm a business owner. But just get to the point. Don't waste people's time. You can go to my profile and copy and paste directly on the pin or whatever you guys like. These are LinkedIn symbols, but be very clean, okay? Don't make a mess. Be very consistent. Even with the work history, I could put more effort if I want to. I don't want to because I'm not looking for a job, but just get to the point. A little bit about yourself. What is your return on investment? What have you done? That's what employers care about. They don't care about anything else. This is what I mean by 1 to 2 sentences. Who are you? What is your responsibility? And you need a couple bullets to address what you have delivered. Again, I'm not looking for a job, so I don't care to put 6 bullets or 10 bullets on here at all, because I don't. I want to look at education. I don't believe I put dates. I did not put dates right here. You can absolutely remove the date. I'm just going to go in here. See, the start date, end date, I just pretty much leave it blank. That's it. When you have a LinkedIn profile, it is pretty much saying that, hey, I have a LinkedIn profile, connect with me. So I feel like when you have a LinkedIn profile, people already know that you want to network or connect with them. The one thing you should be very cautious about, LinkedIn only allow 30,000 connections. After that, you will have to go back and start removing people. I personally don't put open to network because if people want to look for you, your name would already pop up. Just because you have an open to network on there doesn't mean that they can see you and just network with you. If your profile is good, the employer would already send you a message with or without that tag or that little logo that says open to network. That's just me. For me personally, I don't care to have it on because I don't want my profile to look like millions of other people. I want to stand out from them. That's just me, guys. Okay. Would you also remove the location city? I would not. I would always keep the location. Even if they're looking for remote, they're very specific on that location. Even if you don't go into the office, you may have to once a month or to pick up your equipment, so on and so forth. And when employer look for you, they want to look for you in those geography as a first priority before searching wide breadth. So if you wanted to support me and my work, you can always become a paid YouTube member by clicking join in any tier at all. Once in a while, I do open up free coaching via Zoom, like I have done last Tuesday for the paid member only, removing a lot of the spammers, okay? I know times are still a little rough out there right now, but don't give up. This is a great time for you to up your brand, which rebuild your confidence so you can get ready for those employers to reach out to you. Employers are very, very picky right now because there's a lot to choose from. You wanted to stick out. You wanted to get their attention, not you and 1,000 other people for the same role. You want to be the top 10, okay? The top 10, not the top 100. By the time they get to you, the role's already filled. Thank you so much for spending this afternoon with me, and I will see you all